Hello there. You've reached my channel Cosmic Vibrations. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo people for December 2020. So this obviously applies for you if you have your rising in Virgo, your sun in Virgo, your moon in Virgo, and even your Venus in Virgo, just in case any relationship stuff comes up in this reading. I'm going to put a timestamp in the description box down below for when this reading starts, so you can just skip ahead if you would like, if this part is too boring for you. I'm going to do an 11 card Celtic cross spread. I think for you guys I'll use the Rider Waite for your main cards, and then the Gaian Tarot for your clarifiers. So here we go. I hope you guys are well. It's been a long time. It's been a really rough year for a lot of us this year in 2020. I'm sure everyone's hoping for a better year next year in 2021, or at least for certain things to be resolved or improved. So we'll just see what comes out in this one for you for December. This may or may not resonate for you. That's up to you to decide. So Virgo, December 2020. Okay. So 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nice. I'm going to stick these on here. Let's try it like this. Oh, don't you start. No. That is a really odd combination. Okay. No, Raven, you need to get down. All right. Nice. Okay. Your central experience for December 2020 is accomplishment, success, accomplishment, feeling like you have won, or everything you've put your effort, time, and energy into has come to pass on what you were hoping for. With it, you have the Three of Earth. So something is growing, possibly a homegrown business is growing, friendships are growing, community pursuits are growing, things are fairly prosperous, or at least you can see how things are progressing and expanding in a really good way. This is people working together where things aren't necessarily competitive. Sometimes this card, the Six of Wands, can be looked at as a competition. But how I'm seeing this combination is that you are successful with something that does not have to do with competition whatsoever. It has to do with the opposite, cooperation, and people working together and supporting each other. This looks really amazing, you guys. You may have had a promotion, or if you have started something, it's now growing to a point where you can see it expanding. And you're quite talented at whatever this is. So that's pretty simple. Nice. This can also be resolving conflict from the past among people, where people really are supporting and encouraging and empowering each other. And that way everybody wins. So your challenge is the Page of Cups. I don't know where this is coming from, but some of you may have a challenge with speaking from your feelings or from your heart, or initiating something. This could be that you have very strong feelings about something, or for somebody, or for something, and it's tough for you to let down your guard enough to be able to just be vulnerable and put the message across on how you feel. You might be keeping something to yourself, or it might be just simple shyness, or seeing something that is right there, that's an opportunity, that's trying to get your attention. Maybe you're feeling shy or a little bit coy for some strange reason, or you're not sure how to handle this. You're not used to magical fish jumping out of your cup randomly, trying to communicate something to you. Something about this might be so surprising, or puts you, puts you on the spot. And you may not be completely ready yet, or you might have challenges with actually being able to speak back. Let me get more on this. A friendship that could possibly or potentially become more than just a friendship. If it didn't have to do with romance, then this is an unexpected blessing coming to you, but it's almost as if you're so shy about it or surprised by it, you temporarily are caught off guard, or you're not really sure how to respond. But let me see if there's anything else. You're very happy about this. It's almost like you're trying to hide your happiness, or you're not sure. Pleasantly surprised by something that makes you incredibly happy, but you're not sure how to show it, or you're feeling a little shy. It's like people who don't like surprise birthday parties, or are shy about being put on the spot by so many people's appreciation or love, that it's like being surprised with a surprise birthday party, when you're not the type to be okay with those situations, because you don't know how to show how you feel completely. How else would I put this? I used to know a lady who's an Aquarian who, whenever you gave her a gift, she would ask if it was okay to open it up later when you weren't around, because she felt awkward about having to put on a show of being grateful for a gift, or almost like she had stage fright over how to appear over opening up a gift or getting a gift. So I'm getting a vibration kind of like this is a challenge, but to me, this seems like a really good challenge. It's challenging you how to show what's in your heart without reservation or without shyness. So I don't really see this as that tough of a challenge this month. It's literally challenging you to show how happy you are or to show how you actually feel right there, then and there. It's a pleasant surprise that throws you off. So I suppose for some of you, your challenge may be with happiness, where even though certain things are working out for you, or you feel like you are being successful, there's something in you that doesn't know why it's not happier. But I'm not getting that. I'm mainly getting the first message. So what's helping you is you have things that are about to arrive that you have already set in motion, and you're looking over your options on how to proceed from here. You definitely are looking towards some kind of a new beginning in your life, or a new path in your life. And for now, it seems as though you're planning, or you're strategizing, or you're expectantly waiting for something to arrive or come, or some kind of breakthrough to make itself available to you. This is what's helping you, is to look over your options first before making a decision or taking action on something. Make sure, for instance, in this picture, if he's thinking of world travel, you have to research where you want to travel to. Where are you going to stay when you get there that fits within your budget? What are the priorities in this? What is the best way to travel? Where are the most important places that you would like to visit? Things like that. So what's helping you is to get ready, basically. Let me see what else I get. The King of Wands. Okay, I need more on that. Temperance. What's helping you is self-confidence, leadership, organization, holding things together energetically, care, and being temperate. So not taking things to extremes, not being rash with decisions, striking a feeling of equilibrium within yourself so that you can handle situations in the best possible way. And also positive thinking, focusing on the positive, letting the small stuff roll off your back, staying as even-keeled as you possibly can, and believing in your own abilities. And Sagittarius, Leo energy. Feeling protective. This strikes your heart. This is something that you want very much, whatever it is that you're thinking of leaping into. Okay. So at your core, with your instincts, you have the Hierophant, and I need more information about that. Okay, I got something fairly precise and simple with this. Your instincts are to evolve from old structures. The old way of looking at things, the old way of believing in things, the old structure of things and how things work. you see how they're completely outdated and need to be evolved or need to be changed. Um, for me right now, this looks like, I'm just going to blurt it out. While I'm looking at this, this looks like white supremacy, or this looks like colonialism, or this looks like government, or white patriarchy type of stuff. And this looks like evolving past this. Not even bothering with that, instead creating a completely different reality that includes everybody and isn't about hierarchy. This is beyond hierarchy. This is about everyone being equal. This, I mean, even if you look at these two monks down here, they're looking up at him as if he's a god and isn't a human, which he is a human in this picture. It's almost like overcoming systematic authoritarianism. Is that how you say it? This is very powerful. This looks like you are ready. You are ready to do something about this, or you're ready to go completely beyond it and just not give it your power. And then with this, you have the 9 of water. It's almost like realizing that you have your own power and you could care less about this, and you're not going to give it your power, your energy, your worry, even your fighting ability. You are not going to fight this. You're overcoming it, or you're going beyond it. And something about this huge breakthrough with how you understand things, this brings in some really amazing good luck for you. It's like something opens up and you understand things in a much deeper way, and it attracts to you synchronicity, luck, blessings, and aid in your journey. You look very empowered. So you're coming away from the 9 of Cups. This is I think this is one of the most positive readings so far for the December readings. I'm definitely going to pick more. And look, you have 2 9 of Cups. A wish is being granted, or you feel really happy about something, or you feel more positive about the future in general. So let me pick some on that. Ace of Earth. There's a new beginning that has already started, and it's growing, and you have felt extremely happy about this. For some of you, this could even be a baby that's born in the family, or some kind of a new friend or a new relationship that makes you extremely happy, and you can see potential of this being able to last for a good while or to grow into something. This could be a new business, a new talent, a new relationship, a new child, a new home. You can see how things are getting off to a really good start, and it seems to be thriving, and you've been extremely happy about this. So your best possible outcome is the Star. How good can you get? Hope, inspiration, simplicity, being in tune, being guided, miracles, faith, optimism, renewal, healing is your best possible outcome, but let's pick more. Something about February. whatever gets started now in December has some kind of a culmination, possible amazing culmination in February. Which isn't that far off, really. It's only a couple of months. Let's see. Look, you guys. You got 2 stars. This is amplified big time. I think there was another sign that got this. What was it? I think he was Taurus. I think a Taurus. So I don't know if some of you Virgos know a Taurus or have something in Taurus. Then this is a quadruple message because both their reading and this reading has 2 stars in it. Yeah, this is almost downright miraculous. So let's try to get some more on it. If you have had some difficult times in the past, it looks as though you're feeling recovered now, or you feel really good now. Let me get... So a double message of February. And then there's your card, the Hermit. You know what this is. You've been not only wishing for this for a long time, you've also been putting a lot of your effort into it. And you've been studying this. I don't know what the heck this is, but you know what it is. So this is an affirmation for you that whatever it is that you have had your eyes on, that you have been striving for and hoping for and wishing for and staying positive about, it's going to come about. This might even be some kind of knowledge or a book that you're writing, or a message that you want to share with others, or knowledge you want to share with others. Or you just have some kind of a major breakthrough where your understanding of things is way off the charts compared to how you've seen things in the past. It's almost like cosmic knowledge that comes to you. So let's look. You have some kind of a message coming in the future. You have 3 of the 4 pages in here. This was your challenge. This is what's coming up. You're doing some kind of research. You might be writing something. You might be wanting to go into journalism or the media, or writing a book or an article or a paper, or you definitely have a specific message you want to get across to the world that you haven't really seen around you. So you know it's information that the world needs, is because you can't find any information about it. So you might as well study it yourself and put it out there. You might also receive a message, whether it's verbal, through text, email, signs, even in your environment. This could be a young person, but I'm not getting that. So let me find out more about it. Ooh, 2 of them came out together. Look at that. Another page. This is the same page as this one. The Page of Water, or the Page of Cups. Oh yeah, no one should mess with your project or your young one, whatever your young one might be in your life. It's something that's still growing and progressing, and you will fight anyone who tries to mess with it. Which normally isn't really a Virgo thing, but it seems as though you're fires up about something, which feels extremely positive, warm, protective, and motivating, but at the same time, If your authority of protecting whatever this is gets meddled with, you are willing to spit fire if you have to in order to maintain the innocence of this new project or relationship or situation in your life. You might have moments where you are very vulnerable this month, which might be why it's a challenge this month. You might feel extra vulnerable, so your defense mechanisms might be up as well. But try to channel this fire into something creative, though. I'm not getting anything in here that says that you're necessarily going to be attacked or anything that you care about is going to be attacked. So you should be channeling that extra fire into something creative like poetry, music, spending time with nature, loved ones, doing something positive. And you might receive extremely good news about something. Or you might need to start looking into a different way of understanding things so that you can best nurture this energy. Did I get everything about that? I think so. Okay, so right now you're feeling a little bit guarded or a little bit overly protective, let's say, or wanting to conserve something without being without being too free with things. Let's see. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. Why are they clenched up temporarily? Here, let me pick one more. Yeah. You're feeling protective of young people in your life or students if you're a teacher or somebody who is passing knowledge off to younger generations. I'm getting a strong feeling in here of wanting to defend and protect innocence. It could even be environmental, wanting to protect resources for future generations, wanting to protect land, water, children, knowledge, even wanting to protect innocence. Maybe you have been through things that shouldn't have happened to you or shouldn't happen to anybody, and so you want to ensure that that doesn't happen to others. This feels like rescuing something. Could even be adoption of foster children or a pet from an animal shelter that was abused, wanting to keep animals at the pound from being killed, some kind of preservation or yeah, you might be taking on too much with all that, though, or too much of a feeling of responsibility. Remember that there are others around you, too, that can help or be there with you, instead of you shouldering all these things on your own or feeling as though you are burdened. You can release your burdens and realize that you are not alone. And sharing is very possible. This is not sharing. And these are about sharing. Nothing is going to be taken away from you. You might be afraid that authority is going to be taken away from you, or something is going to be taken away from you. I'm not getting that. I'm getting that that's a fear, and that shouldn't be interfering with how you function in your life. If you can let go of the feeling of being on guard and not being able to be vulnerable, and you just allow yourself to be vulnerable, you will be respected, you will be treated well, you have allies around you, and you have people that look up to you and appreciate you a great deal. And you don't have to worry about anything happening to that. So you have another page, the Page of Wands. In your surroundings, you are definitely experimenting, looking into different methods, seeing things in new ways, adapting to things. And also I'm getting a strong thing about children in here. I don't know if it's your children or if it's just children you know, or children in general, or students if you're a teacher or something like that. Let me get more on that. Lots of messages, things being offered, opportunities to choose from, experimentation, being outside of the box, going beyond whatever you felt restricted by in the past. Okay. This is learning something new. This could be belly dancing classes, yoga classes, something physical and creative. Maybe Tai Chi, breathing exercises, dance. This is a form of creativity that you are experimenting with or learning about now. Yeah, you feel very empowered and playful to me. There's a lot of playful energy in here, of wanting to turn that into a discipline or a practice so that you can keep up or maintain the feeling of play in your life and joy and adaptability, and not getting caught up with the seriousness of everything. Something that you've already put your energy into is growing really nicely. Here's another 3. You had this as your basic energy for December. You have the 3 of Fire and the 3 of Earth. So things are growing and you feel very excited about it. This looks really fun, whatever it is. So you should keep it up with your surroundings, even if it's just going out for hikes or going out something. You know more than me. A hobby. So your hope is that you can still your mind enough to know the answers to any issues that you face, that you, by resting, by taking good care of yourself, by keeping yourself as stress-free as possible, that you'll know what to do, that you can come away from this restful period having clarity. Or that you are healing. Your hope is that you heal, or that things are improving. You're starting to feel better. You might be sleeping more than usual or needing more sleep than usual. You might be practicing meditation. So, or stilling of the mind. Now, this is odd. This is your general outcome. This is very different from everything else in the reading. And I'm definitely going to have to pick clarifiers to go with it. Why do they have the 3 of Swords as their general outcome? And there are a lot of 3s in here. I mean, I never go into the whole third party stuff. I don't normally read the 3s in that way. Plenty of readers do, and no criticism towards them, but that's just not really my style. But I am getting maybe You're afraid of losing the position of being somebody's favorite, or you're wondering about how to share with others where you don't feel left out or you're not leaving anyone else out. There's something, threes are a little awkward sometimes. Sometimes it can make someone feel like a third wheel, as they say. The three people can work together and support each other, but at times maybe one feels left out, or something, wanting to maintain that cooperation. Okay, so tell me about the Three of Swords. Ah, nice. Okay, let me get one more. Yeah. You're coming away from a long-term cycle that was extremely difficult and painful, or had extremely painful moments inside of it. I mean, we're all human. Our lives aren't perfect. We have lots of changes and things that happen throughout, especially the older that you get. The older that you get, the more the chances are that you've experienced somebody that you know passing away, or that you've been through some kind of illness, or you've had some kind of tragedy go on, because it's part of being human. But this is a long-term cycle that is closing now, that had elements in it that brought you a lot of pain and sadness, or needing to overcome that or heal from that. But the good news here is that this is coming to a close now, and that things are getting a lot better. You actually, I'm getting something in here about you being born ancient. You being born with responsibility that you had to deal with from a very young age, and so you had to grow up too fast, or take on the responsibilities of a situation from a young age, or for a long time. But now this is closing now, where it's almost like you were born old and you're becoming young every year that passes. And you're getting ready to explore and try out and experiment with all those things that you've always wanted to do, but you didn't have the time or the energy for, or even the space to be able to do that in the past, because of obligations, because of responsibilities and things that you had to handle. But now that this is going away, you are entering a new world that has to do with play, that has to do with adventure, experimentation. I'm kind of getting this feeling that's akin to something like when you have lost everything, you don't have anything to lose. So what's stopping you from experimenting and doing whatever the heck you want, because you have nothing to lose? You've already lost it all. It's something sort of like that, but not quite, where you don't care about losing anything because you've already been through loss. You've already experienced loss. You know what that's like. This is beyond the physical. So, wow, fascinating. That is a really amazing reading. And I hope that this resonates for you. Okay. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.